My dear and respected, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Allah said in Holy Quran, قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Allah said in Holy Quran, Oh my dear, you say, who don't know anything and who know anything, he will be not acquired. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said in Hadith, يا أيها الناس إنما العلم بالتعلم والفقه بالتفقه ومن يريد الله به خيرا يفقه في الدين وإنما يخشى الله من عباده على العلماء. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said in Hadith, which is very famous Hadith. The Prophet Muhammad said, knowledge, education comes only by the learning and understanding, and only comes by the seeking understanding. And the Prophet Muhammad said, whenever Allah wants to with any person a blessing, He wanted to intends to good with any person, so Allah, He give that person the understanding of religion, and that person who with knowledge every time, that person he fails to Allah every time because in his servant. अल्लाह के रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया कि लोगों, इल्म जो है ताल्लुम से होता है, इल्म जो है इंसान को आता है वो सीखने पर आता है, और फ़िक़्ह में अगर कोई शख्स कुछ समझता है तो ये फ़िक़्ह जो है फ़िक़्ह के समझने में आता है। लेकिन जब अल्लाह तबारक व तआला किसी शख्स के साथ किसी भलाई का उम्मीद करता है, अल्लाह तबारक व तआला जब किसी शख्स को तौफ़ीक़ देता है तो अल्लाह तबारक व तआला उस शख्स को फ़क़ीह यानी जो है मज़हब और दीन को समझने की क़ुव्वत अता फरमा देता है। इसीलिए अल्लाह के रसूल ने फरमाया कि अय्युहन्नास इन्नमल इल्म बित्तअल्लुमि वल फ़िक़्हु बित्तफ़क़्हुहि व मन युरीदुल्लाहु बिही खैरा युफ़क़्हिहु फ़िद्दीन व इन्नमा यख़्शल्लाहु मिन इबादिही अल उलमा. My dear, so we have to try for the receiving and learning the language and different language of and education, because without education no one can think the find and the find good way and path in this world. So every person he know everything in this world by the education and knowledge, and we have to learning the knowledge every time, every minutes. We have to try hard to understanding the knowledge and the education, because you know these times the against of Islam. I think you know Islam is the religion of peace, but some enemies, some against he wanted to finish the Muslims in whole world. I think he don't know Muslims he will not finished every time, because Allah He has blessing on the Muslim people, on the believer people. My dear, so I wanted to say, without education, without knowledge, can't reply that enemies and against them. So if you wanted to reply that person, that enemies, that against of Islam, we have to learn education. First of all, we have to rules and culture of Islamic. We have to learn first of all the Islam and his culture and his rules. After that, we have to learn all knowledge, all education. So these times when we have learn the many educations without Islam's also, so these times we replied that against our enemies. So my dear, with education, all person he will the find successful life, because education He gives, he make the man. How can you think? How can you make the decisions? Education say every time, every person, he tell us we have to learn education because we want to reply this against that enemies. If you wanted to say, if you wanted to reply that person, that enemies, so my dear, only one way, we have to learn the education with our heart. Without Islamic education, we have to learn, we have to understanding the out knowledge also, out education also. So my dear, it is message for whole world and whole Muslims and whole believer. So my dear, thank you.